dream without a plan is a wish. And whenever you want to achieve that big dream that even scares you, you should be able to have a plan for it. Otherwise, it will just be, I wish, I wish, I wish. Last week, we looked at how you can guarantee the future education of your children. And a lot of parents were calling us. And even those who are not parents, they called us and wanted to know some of the investment plans that we have for those who have not yet given birth. Today is your day. So join me on this journey. My name is Douglas, your partner in insurance and investment. And as usual, I'm not alone. I'm with a gentleman, Mr.
Edmund Tumwesiga.
Yes.
It's good to be here.
Thank you, Edmund. Now for our viewers, we want to talk about the Sure Deal Savings and Investment Plan. This is a life insurance product from Old Mutual Life Assurance Uganda. If you have a big dream, if you have something that you want to achieve, have you ever sat down to cost it? Have you ever sat down to know what that dream, what it's going to take you to achieve that big dream? And remember, a dream that does not scare you, by the way, it's not a dream. So make sure you have a dream that even scares you. So this is a Sure Deal Savings and Investment Plan, which is a life cover. It has a life cover component in it. And it is very easy for you because you are not just saving, but you are also protected. You are having protection. Edmund, how does this Sure Deal work?
Thank you, Douglas. Like I said, it's good to be here once again.
Yeah.
And every time you talk about protection, of course, you remember that peace of mind that comes with you when you have any of these life policies. Good question. How does this investment plan work?
Yes.
Number one is that you must have a dream, like you said.
Yeah.
And that dream must be into your mind. I don't know what it is. If you can visualize that dream, is it a piece of land in the next 5 years?
Yeah.
Do you want to buy a very nice car? Do you want to save for a trip? Or you want to build a house? That is the number one step, because we would like you to have a specific amount of money that you'd want to achieve after that particular period of time. Secondly, after visualizing your dream, then we must as well cost it. In this context, we should attach a value. How much would you need to have for such a particular dream? And then after knowing that, we'll go down and say, okay, let's calculate the premiums. And then we agree. You can pay monthly, you can pay quarterly, you can pay annually. Our work is to make sure that we work with you throughout that journey until that particular time comes and you're able to achieve that particular dream. But more interestingly, Douglas, of late, people have dreams, but they do not even know where to start from. I think we are available. We can be able to assist you and take you through that entire process of how we can not only help you achieve that dream, but then also guarantee. The word guarantee that dream.
It's very important. Talking about guaranteeing. When you're setting up these goals, it's also important that you are realistic to yourself.
Yes,
by the way.
yes.
Make sure you're so realistic. Don't set up something that you also know you won't achieve. So base it on how you are earning, the sources of income that you have, what is bringing in the capital, and you are trying to say that leaving all other factors constant, if I'm to earn like this for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years, this is what I can achieve. So it means that you are going to visualize your goal according to how you are earning. And for us, our job is just simple. Tell us your dream, visualize it, estimate how much you think, then we'll advise on how much you can save with us. That is UAP Old Mutual Life Assurance. And then you can start on your investment legacy.
Yes, and then Douglas, I think I like when you say you do not have to use a lot of energy to think, because we are there. And now this particular dream should also be at least long term.
Yeah.
Because most times you are dreaming of buying a car in 2 days, yet you don't have a source. If you don't steal, what else are you going to do? So most of that particular product, and even other particular products that we have, at least a minimum period is about 5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
And but I don't think 5 years is actually long term.
No.
It's
Short
mid-term.
time.
It's mid-term. 5 years. It's mid-term. And time flies. Time flies. Look at 5 years back. That tells you that time flies.
So
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
And
So-
then 5 years, at least even up to 10 years.
Up to 10 years.
And what we do is that, and what we also need to do is that when you have about 10 years to achieve something, the burden is not too much. So we encourage people to even do savings for a long time.
Exactly.
Because when it is a short time, you really need a lot and the pressure is too high.
It's too hard.
And then there are people out there who are saying, I don't earn a lot of money. I need to get a promotion, to start dreaming. I am waiting for a salary increment. Douglas, let me tell you one thing that I have learned. We know how much money we earn, but we have no idea how much money we save.
Yeah.
It should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Because when you earn, the first thing is that you should first put aside some money
Yeah.
and then use the money for other things. Now, for us, me and you understand this. We've been in this business for so long that we force people to save. And even when policies mature, these guys only say thank you. As a client, ever bought for you a cow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very. That's
Someone will say, Douglas, remember I had refused these things. But the way you persisted, now my policy has matured. Thank you so much. Gave me an envelope. Edmund.
It feels good to
That
be
day,
appreciated.
it was my best day in this job.
I think you must be one of the lucky chaps to have been appreciated. But people appreciate and it is good. But one thing that should be in our viewers' minds is that it's now no longer luxury. It's now no longer, we all must find a way of saving for a day that we are not so, today has already gone, but we don't know what tomorrow holds.
Exactly.
And you are aware that COVID taught us that you must have an emergency fund, you must have money somewhere else. So it is now part of our lives to save.
It's part of our lives. We cannot run away from it, especially if you are dreamers. Dreamers, really, we cannot run away from this. Otherwise, time is going to fly. You'll fear to retire. Our colleagues, if you know that you're out there, you look at retirement in the next 10 years, this is the time to start. It's the time to start. Start now. By the end of 10 years, you'll have something. Actually, there's a certain age when you enter it and you cannot even get insurance.
Yep. Yes.
So ideally, when you grow old, what should be taking your money should be medical insurance. It should be your medication, because there's no insurance company which is going to take you up when you have clicked a certain age, and it is very paramount. Now, Edmund, what are some of those benefits that come with this policy, that are embedded under this policy?
Good question. Remember, our life policies do not only give you a platform to save, but they also give you the benefits that we call life covers.
Yes.
And one of them, of course, is the waiver of premium. I've been saving with you, and I'm not able to save as a result of, a disability. I can't work and continue saving. Now what we say is that, okay, you relax. Let's continue saving for you that amount of money that you've been saving.
Yes.
You're getting it. The policy has not stopped. No, it will continue even when you have a disability. Yes. So I think that's one of the benefits. So number two is that it also comes with what we call a life cover.
Life cover benefit. Yeah.
So when someone passes on,
Yes.
you've been our client, and we've got to hear that you've died.
Yeah.
We also come
We come in.
and pay a small contribution
Yes.
to be with the family. Has been a client, get a 10%
The sum assured.
the sum of
The
your
total
target,
yes.
and give it to
Family.
the family, and then the policy still remains in
remains.
force.
So it means that what I mentioned at the start, that we are guaranteeing the dream that the person has, it will still be achieved even when the person has died.
Exactly.
Wow, this is very fantastic. The waiver of premium benefit, the life cover benefit, which is like a condolence, basically, from us to the family of our client to say, oh, we are so sorry about this. We are in this together. Take this sum of money, make a decent send off for our client. I think that's a very good gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other benefits?
There's also a disability benefit.
Yes.
eh? You know, permanent disability.
Stuff can happen.
You know, we've had cases where people, maybe someone was like a driver, gets an accident, but he had a policy with us. We also compensate them. We also say, we cannot just say sorry, but we also calculate a 5%
5%
of the sum assured
of the total sum assured.
and avail it
Wow.
to them.
Every year. That money is paid every year until the next remainder of the years for the policy to mature. So after maturity, you get still a total lump sum of money that you're supposed to get. We don't deduct that 5%. We don't deduct any single coin. You'll still be paid what the company promised to pay you. That is peace of mind at its best.
Perfect.
You, off the set, you told me something about the guaranteed benefit.
Yeah, definitely. Because you see now the products that we have on the market actually give you a plan to also understand how much will I get at the end of the policy. I mean, there's an investment part of it. I have put in this amount of money. How much will they add on me?
Yes.
So the benefit is guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Whether we make a loss, whether we make a profit,
Yeah.
we have an obligation to pay you that money that we promised you from the beginning. And that's why it is important that our clients also understand that when we calculate the monthly contribution, we expect it. If you're paying a premium on a quarterly basis, it has to come through. Because we use that assumption that this money will come through. By the end of 10 years, we should be able to pay Douglas this amount of money and then add a bonus on the money that he gave us. You get it, yeah? So the premiums come through. The other time I told you like how we pay tithe without missing
Religiously.
religious.
Can people borrow from this investment plan?
It is possible. But you
How?
can borrow from this fund, but when you have made a contribution of at least 3 years.
3 years.
And then your policy has acquired what we call a cash value.
Cash.
You come to us, we're able to calculate for you, give you a fair rate, and you borrow some money on your policy.
On your policy. Fantastic. Do they have to bring us land title?
No,
car
no, no, no.
logbook
No,
for us
no,
to
no.
give them that loan?
We don't need that hassle. You've been already a client,
Yes.
faithfully paying your premiums. This will be an agreement between you and the life office.
Yes.
And we will calculate and say this is how much money we can be able to pay you. You pick the money. When you're paying back your premium, you pay your premium and also the loan that you had picked from the life office.
So it means that your policy is your security.
Perfect.
Wow. I think for our viewers, you have heard it from us, your investment and insurance partners. We are here every Friday to share with you everything about insurance, everything about investment. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and also visit our website, www.douglasinsurancepartner.com. Yes, Edmund.
Yes.
Who is eligible for this policy? Who can sign up for this policy?
No, as long as you're 18 years and above, and you're up to the age of 65,
65.
we'll sit down and be able to calculate for you that particular dream, and then you start the journey. You know, the interesting thing is that one of the the challenges that we face is that people even keep thinking that I am still young.
Yes.
No. I need this. The product is even tailored for each one of us.
Yeah. Edmund.
Yes.
Now for our viewers who want to start, they are worried. What do you have to tell them?
Douglas, it is important that someone should get in touch with you, and then you remove those worries in them.
Yes.
These products can be personalized. You can be able to achieve your dream when you get a very good qualified financial advisor like yourself, Douglas.
Yes.
And that dream will come true.
Okay. So Edmund, thank you so much for coming through. You can tell the people to where they can find you.
All our social handles,
Yeah.
Edmund Mwesiga, you can reach me out,
Yeah.
and trust me, someone will be able to get in touch with you.
Exactly. So thank you so much for our viewers. We look at seeing you again next Friday. Stay tuned.